I'm trying to get in. I got to get that Floyd video out and some other videos. Somebody sent me an email and asked me, why haven't I done that already? Well, it's because I've been caught up in that mess for the last hour and a half. It's cleared out now, so there's no rain now. But man, it has been raining cats and dogs downtown in North Houston today. I had a meeting. I had to run downtown to get some stuff, the emails from LaPorte, things like that. So I got all that. Now if I just get back home, I'll be all right. Hey guys, I can't read what you're posting. I'm driving, but try and glance at it. Hey Keebler. Don Arnold, Octakers, cats and dogs in Humble right now, says Timization. Yeah, I just came from that area, and it is just ridiculous how it's storming out there. But, yep, got downtown, got the LaPorte emails, the ones they were sending to the DA. And, of course, it was a big frame-up. Just typical crooked cops. Instead of telling the truth, they wanted to try and get the DA to do their dirty work for them. They don't want to see that $54 million lawsuit that's coming. So they had hoped that the DA would get me thrown in jail, based off of the lies they were telling. And didn't happen. The district attorney dropped it once she realized that, she was being manipulated by crooked cops. So it's a good thing she did, and I'm appreciative of that. It's always good when somebody does what they're supposed to do. Okay, see guys, I'll let y'all see see that storms over there? That's what I've been dealing with. But anyway, so, and of course, LaPorte was pushing that DA. When are you going to get a hearing? When are you going to get a hearing? When are you going to get a hearing? I can come testify. I'll come testify. He was going to come test a lie is what he was going to do. That's what he was going to do. He was going to come and test a lie. It's pretty bad when cops are so desperate to retaliate against you. I mean, I'm just so disappointed in LaPorte PD. But, when you got a crooked chief, this is what you get. So, my understanding is that in the replies, the emails between my lawyer and the DA, the DA said that she had gotten a phone call from somebody from the city manager's office and from another officer in the department warning her that they were just using her to retaliate against me. So she took heed and actually looked at what was going on. Hey, there's a bunch of constables over there. And, once she knew what was going on, she took the appropriate action, which was to not move forward. So that's a good thing. Well, what do we do? What do we do? When a crooked cop wants to ruin your life and has that ability, and I'm going to name names. I'm going to show you guys the emails, and I'm going to name names so that we can get the word out and let people know that these officers should be put on a Brady list. These officers should be Brady listed to prevent them from ruining innocent people's lives. That's what they were trying to do. Trying to put me in jail when I haven't done anything wrong. Ruining people's lives. That's what crooked cops do. I mean, honestly, I've come to realize that that's just what cops do. It's all about putting people in jail. Make up something, find something, put them in jail. That is what the profession of law enforcement has become. Let's just ruin people's lives. They don't serve the community. They don't help the community. It's all about getting you in the system, finding a reason to take money from you. Now, if it's happening to them or one of their brothers in blue, that's different. No. We don't want him in jail. We don't want him prosecuted for anything. That's different. And of course, all these officers have to say is, "Oh, I thought it was the truth." And qualified immunity protects them from being held accountable in court. That's why we have to get rid of qualified immunity. Qualified immunity must go. New York kicked qualified immunity, and the police unions put out word to their guys that, hey, you guys, you got to obey the law now. I'll dig that up later and post it for you guys. The union actually put out a memo to all members. You must follow the law now, because if you don't, you're going to get sued and it's going to cost you money. Which just goes to show that the unions have known all along that, that these crooked cops exist. I'm going to try and show you guys in my rearview mirror here. You can see the black clouds back there. That's what I came out of. What a mess. And this is that famous Beltway 8 that surrounds Houston. They built this in the 90s, and they said as soon as it paid for itself, it would be a free road. Well, guess what? It still ain't free. It paid for itself after just a few years, and then we're going to hire constables to patrol it. That's going to cost money, so we have to keep charging tolls. Oh, and we have to do maintenance. Oh, and we're going to expand it, make it bigger. Oh, and we're gonna. So it'll never be a free road. Toll roads were a thing unknown to Texas until the people from California and the people from New York and places like that came here. And then it's like, oh, why spend government money constructing these roads and maintaining these roads? We'll take the citizens' money to do it. Toll roads are un-American, in my humble opinion. Hey, Lane Lee, thank you for posting that. And I got this, I got a new iPhone. I got the 12 Pro, and holy crap, this thing takes. The pictures this thing takes are incredible. My iPhone 8 was good, but this thing is like phenomenal. I am loving the iPhone 12 Pro. Okay, so looks like I'm out of the worst of it. Been out doing some cop watching the last few days. Had my son with me. It's been kind of quiet because all the storms and stuff. But we've been out. And then, like I said, today I had to go downtown for some business down there and meet with the lawyer and pick up some property and get some emails and all that stuff. So everybody was asking, like I said, I had a couple of emails about, when's your Floyd video going to get up. I'll have the Floyd video live as soon as I can get home. I'll get out there with it. So for those of you that don't know, Floyd was arrested up in Nebraska by the Cass County Sheriff's Department and charged with assault and disorderly conduct. And the assault charge comes from some little old lady says he ran at her with a gun in his hand. The police arrived just, seconds or minutes later. Of course, they search Floyd. He has no gun. He doesn't own a gun, doesn't carry a gun. So that lady lied. Hey, thank you, whoever just threw me the super chat. The lady lied, and the police, they grabbed it and ran with it, knowing it's a lie. They know it's a lie. But they grabbed it and they run with it, to make the bond amount more. So he was charged with a felony, and the bond on that was $10,000. And, that's really what it was about. Oh, well, he's one of those and they knew who he was. He's one of those First Amendment guys. Let's screw with him and file a false charge on him just to try to mess with him. Rather than do the right thing, they got to make an issue of something that shouldn't be an issue. and in so doing expose themselves for the crooks they are. And this, the town that he was in, it's funny, it's like 78,000 people live in that county, and like 5 families are people of color. Like 3 of them are black and 2 of them are Hispanics. So, you figure it out. It's basically an all-white area, and they don't want Floyd there because he ain't white. Hey, thank you, Redmex. That's what it comes down to. And we're going to get the information on the person that filed the false police report, because we're going to try and hold them accountable. Floyd's video is very clear. He never ran at the lady. Matter of fact, most if not all of his movements were parallel to her. She was in her vehicle, were parallel to her, not at or near her. And she was following him, tailing him through town. So it's just, like I said, the whole thing's stupid. I think I'm going to try and get Floyd on the phone when I do this video later. Maybe we'll do it live, and we run live with it, and then I can get Floyd on there for like questions and answers, something like that. Thank you, First Capital. Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. Let's get Floyd on there, and because I know you guys, you see his videos, and he looks a little sketchy, but you never hear from him or never talk to him or have an opportunity to interact with him. So maybe we can set that up with a live stream later and do something like that. Interesting idea. Oh, for the record, this is important, so everybody pay attention. For the record, I have not, nor will I publish the district attorney's email address or phone number. She did that on her own, and she was told to be careful about publishing her information because the trolls would light her up. Well, they did. They have been emailing the piss out of her, and she's getting irritated. And, and I just laugh because that just kind of works for me. Let her see what these people are doing. And she knows that they are connected to, my daughter. My daughter has been very open about being connected to these people. So that doesn't hurt me. I love it. Let the trolls have at it. I don't care. I didn't publish her information. Not going to publish her information. Matter of fact, I'm not publishing anybody's information. I don't have a purpose for that. Don't have a reason for it. But that's had nothing to do with me. The contact information was included in the motion to revoke the bond for that hearing or whatever it was. It was right there on the paperwork. That the district clerk didn't black it out, and so you get what you get. That is totally on you. Because I know that'll get passed along, because I know LaPorte, Deer Park, Houston, Harris County Sheriff's Department's Intel Division, they are all watching these videos. They got nothing better to do than sit around and watch my videos. It was funny. Downtown today, I was walking over my lawyer's office, and I passed a Harris County deputy, and he's like, "Dave, how you doing, man? What you doing down here? Who's in jail today?" I said, "Nobody's in jail today." It's just funny how many of them down there know who I am and watch the channel and subscribe. Because I asked him, I said, "Are you a subscriber or you work in the Intel Division?" He said, "No, man, I'm just a regular old patrol guy." And he said, "But I love what you do, and I watch all your videos." And I'm like, "Well, I appreciate that." So it's all about education. I said, "Are you doing the right thing out there on the street?" He says, "I try." He said, I'll be honest, maybe I don't always get it right." He said, "But I do try." And honestly, I think that's, at this point, I said, that's probably the best we can hope for. I'd rather have a guy out there that messes up but is making the effort to get it right than to have a guy out there that just is trying to ruin lives. At this point, cops, when they're interacting with citizens, should be doing everything they can not to put somebody in jail, not to charge somebody, you know, not to cost people time and money. That's what this, you know, that's serving the community. Trying to throw people in jail, that's not serving anybody. That's serving yourselves. That's not serving us. That doesn't help us in any way, shape, or form. So if you're out there just looking to put people in jails because you got to have your productivity stats and all that stuff, hey, you're a bad cop. Because that's not serving the community, and that is not helpful to the community at all. So, all right, got a little sunshine. Storms are coming this way, but I got a little time now. So I got to do a quick stop over here and visit with my local T-Mobile folks. Get something done real quick, and then I'll get home and start working on those videos for you guys. I'll do a live stream later. Like I said, I'll try and get Floyd on there. I can maybe zoom him in or just get him in on the phone. And I'll let him tell you guys exactly what happened. Let you hear it from the horse's mouth. I think that's it, guys. So, like I said, it's just doing a quick update so you guys would know I didn't forget about the video today. I've just been caught up. Been one of those days. And I should be home in about, let's see, maybe an hour. So I'm going to say about 6 o'clock. Now, let's let everybody get home. Let's do 7 o'clock Central Time. 7 o'clock Central Time. I'll get live and nationwide and let you guys see what we got for video from Floyd. All right, guys, I'm wrapping this thing up. I will catch y'all at 7 o'clock. Y'all be safe, and I look forward to seeing y'all then.